They're all right. I've seen better,
Three,
but
two,
not many.
I'm Morty, and this is Morty on the Move.
He did say turn it off.
Oh.
And you're good to go.
We're doing this.
You might want to watch him get out. It's a sight to see.
Yeah, it's gonna be an Olympic sport.
You look like
Think
a
of the
big
tallest
dog.
guy in the band.
Huey, let's go.
Let's go.
Huey, let's go.
Come
on, Huey.
You can do it!
Hey, just think, if the car was on fire, you'd be dead.
Yeah.
Huey kebab.
You beat the ball. There you go.
All right.
You scared Sean.
Hey, welcome everybody.
Sorry, buddy.
We're here with our friends Gravel.
Woo!
Let's give them a new end.
Yeah, we love us. Right.
Awesome. By the way, Morty on the Move is filmed live in front of a small studio audience.
Yeah!
Hey, I just got flipped off.
That's because you're ugly.
That's right.
So, Bo, let's start with you. Let's introduce everybody.
Sean
And,
first. Sean first.
All right, Sean, how you doing, buddy?
I'm doing good.
He's got a Woody too.
This is Sean, the drummer, and then
I like how I hold this.
Hi, my name's Sean.
Quit picking on me! I'm Troy, rhythm guitar.
I'm Bo. I'm lead vocalist.
Jason, bass.
Hubie, lead guitar.
Oh, vocals too.
right on.
Yeah.
He tries to sing.
Yeah.
Welcome, you guys.
Thank you.
Hey, thanks for having us, man.
Yeah, I appreciate the support. Thanks for coming on the show.
I can't
Oh,
believe you
yeah.
paid us
guys are
$800
awesome.
to do this.
I seen you guys at the city me and my wife were, and unforgettable. I tell you, I haven't seen a cover band.
What? We told him that we wrote the songs. When he applied, we told him we were an original.
You about blew that more.
So,
Our music's
I
kicks ass,
mean,
man.
I mean, original. But you guys blew me away, and I've been a fan since.
Thank you.
I love the way you guys arrange the songs, and the song list is freaking for anybody. I mean, with long hair, fucking that time, it's
Well,
awesome.
we just
Awesome.
try to keep it upbeat and fun.
Yeah.
Try to have a good time.
Yeah, we're
You
trying
know,
to
that's
market
what-
ourselves as a party band.
Right.
So, there was a lot of discussion.
Balloons.
Yeah,
Confetti.
balloons, some clowns,
Confetti.
bouncy
No.
houses.
Yeah. Bouncy
But there's been a lot of discussions on where we're gonna go and all that stuff, and I think everybody agreed. We're gonna stay away from the sad, slower kind of music, and we want whenever people come out to see our show, we want everybody to have an awesome time, and I think we do a pretty good job of that.
Hell yeah. Bo, let's get to you right away. I mean, you're very accomplished. Been around the world, right?
I have. I've been.
Name some of the places that are just unforgettable to you.
Penrose?
Penrose is awesome. I've been to the Azore Islands. That was pretty neat. It's a little island chain in the middle of nowhere, like thousands of miles, nothing else around. And have you ever seen the movie Castaway, where the dude climbs up to the top of the mountain and he looks around and you can see ocean. No
Yeah.
matter where you look, I've been on an island like that.
On an
so
island like
yeah,
that, huh?
yeah,
Nice.
it's pretty nice. But I've been to
just
Iraq, Spain, Sicily, Alaska, Mexico, all that stuff.
So were you in the Army? Or?
Air Force.
Air Force.
Yep.
Thank you for
Yep.
serving.
No problem. It's a
We
pleasure.
love all of our vets.
Yeah.
Everyone. Hell yeah.
Yep.
So, what's with the kilt?
Well,
balls get really hot.
They stink too, and they got
They
Bravo.
I was.
I think he's the front man.
This is I haven't been in a rock band in a long time, and I wanted to kind of market myself to be
Irish?
Scottish.
Scottish?
Actually, yeah, my family actually comes from Scotland, and Jameson is my last name.
Do you drink Jameson?
I do. I absolutely do. Even though that's Irish
It's a nasty
whiskey,
shit.
it's it'll do. It'll do.
But we do take endorsements. You know, that's all right.
But yeah, I just wanted I wanted to come up with something that was kind of
Stands out.
quasi stands out. Yeah, and they showed me the shirts whenever I auditioned, and I got the job and decided to be the kilt guy.
I tell you what, Bo,
This
I
is
have been
visionary.
bugging my wife for years about me getting killed. Now, I'm Norwegian, but I want a
Dude,
frickin'
he'd rock it.
kill. Hell
But
yeah,
nobody
I
wants
do
to
that.
smell him.
Jason's
helps,
game.
it helps air out, so it doesn't smell as bad.
I actually
He
stay a
knows
lot
how to
cooler
clear
on
the
stage.
crowd, let me tell you.
I stay a lot cooler on the stage.
What's
than
that,
these guys
Sean? Yeah, you're right. He does stink.
do.
See, yeah, Sean's next
So,
to
and
him.
also,
Look at that face.
Whatever.
Also, Bo, you're going to school,
I
getting
am.
ready to graduate.
Well,
right?
it's I'm in the middle of my senior year for a bachelor's degree in natural science. I'm planning on continuing on to a master's in genetics, and I want to work on human longevity, making people live longer and healthier lives.
I'm the first subject.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to
Yeah,
get
Jay
him
needs some help.
back
He's
to his
getting old.
prime. Yeah, he don't play bass like he
Last
used
time
to.
have
we
the
were practicing,
technology. He don't play bass like you.
last time we were practicing, Jay farted and there was a dust storm.
No, that was you.
No, that wasn't.
No, that was
full
you.
of boob.
That's cool. So, what year? 24.
24?
Yeah,
Oh.
if I could live to 2024,
No,
I'll-
not 2024. 2045. It's gonna take a little longer.
2045. Damn it.
2045. That's the.
I just missed that mark.
It's called.
Go figure.
Right.
It's called longevity escape velocity, and it's where historically, if you guys look at the backtracking of how long people have lived, then like 50 years would go by, and science would make it possible for you to live a year longer. Long time ago, and then all of a sudden it was 20 years, and you could live a year longer.
Right.
And then 10 years, you could live a year longer, and then 5 years and live a year longer. And science and technology is advancing so fast now to where if you can make it to 2045, that's the point. If it keeps that exponential curve in technology to where we stay on the same rate we are now, every year you live, you'll live a year longer.
Did you guys get that?
Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna make it that long.
It's recorded, so
You
Well, I'm
can
sorry
back
I
that up
asked.
and listen to it again.
Sean's pretty surprised that you're that smart.
Yeah.
You know what? Go to school and you could probably sing the damn phone book. I really like the tone of your voice, and everything. But you were a judge at a karaoke.
I am one of the
And
judges.
is that still going on?
It is
Or?
going on tonight, actually at Cleats West. We're having our venue finals, and then this is for the World Championship karaoke. And I wish I could have got into it.
Right.
They don't like band members and stuff doing
You
karaoke.
sing that good?
Not really, but I think I had a shot. But tomorrow night in Pueblo West, there is a one last venue where you can qualify to go to state. State's going to be in Plainsfield, I believe. But that's where all the venue winners are going to come together. If you win in Plainsfield, we're taking, I think, 2 guys and 2 girls from Plainsfield. That's state. That's all of Colorado. And then we're moving them to Vegas. So on the 20th, 21st, and 22nd, I'm going to Vegas to judge
Wow.
the nationals. And then if you win nationals, we're sending you to Finland for the world championship where you'll sing against the Koreans and the Russians and the Canadians.
It'd be like Rocky.
is it all ages?
It is all ages.
Awesome.
We've got some I
told
think
me I
the
was too
youngest The youngest is that we've got in the competition is Aubrey. You guys know Aubrey, the dancer that comes to our shows?
Dancing
She's
girl.
dancing
Oh.
girl.
We have a dancing girl.
Yeah.
She's awesome.
Amazing, yeah. And she's going to be out there tonight trying to win the venue finals at Cleats West.
Well,
so
good
I
luck,
wish her the
Aubrey.
best of luck.
Good luck, Aubrey.
Hell yeah.
Now I'm going for Aubrey, dude.
All right.
Hell yeah.
This girl has non-stop energy.
She just
I thought
keeps
she'd be
going.
breaking
She's
the
like the
head.
Energizer
Holy
Bunny.
cow, she's awesome.
Right on. Speaking of fans, hey Richard, Penny, and Dan, you guys rock.
Right on, guys.
Welcome to the show.
Let me guess. Penny.
Penny Wilson.
Yeah.
Beautiful Penny.
Yeah,
And
she's
Dan
amazing.
Barron.
She's talking
Dan
about
Barron from
Right on. Thank you.
Punch Clock Heroes.
Punch Clock Heroes. Then Richard Topol, he's my cousin in South Dakota.
Hi, cousin.
Big wrestler.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Is he security?
He's pretty high. Jason, boy, you've been around for
Yes.
He
I
has
mean,
a long time.
done some. I mean,
He's got a
Bastard
resume.
Pussycats, Lynch Mob, Keel, Lizzie Borden, Prophets of Addiction. I mean, all these bands you've opened for, and then teched for, like Guns N' Roses and all that stuff, man. That's awesome. So you've got all this, and you see all these people. Just, I mean, you're at the pinnacle of.
I was kind of like you ever seen Decline of the Western Civilization, the Metal Years?
No, man.
What?
Yeah.
I haven't seen it either.
No, you haven't seen it, bro.
But
You didn't
basically,
even see Dewey Cox.
No, I haven't.
I graduated.
I have seen Duke.
Oh, you guys, that's awesome. But no, I grew up in that scene. I was a little too young, but like guys from Odin, I worked with them independently. That's how I got in. I started doing tech as a little kid with my grandfather. But I stepped my foot into it for about 10 years, and then I moved to Phoenix, and then got back into music. And then from there, that's when I met Lance Eric from Bang Tango. A lot of the bands back there. Brett Michael lives there. Rob Halford lives there. Alice Cooper. But I've had I guess I've had like a blessed. It's been really fun. A lot of people, and I always get.
Partied your ass off, I suppose, huh?
There's some stories.
Yeah, I bet.
There's some stories.
So let's get back to your grandpa singing cowboy.
Right.
Did he get you into playing
No.
he
If I wanted, I played his guitars.
you could only play on a horse.
Right. Exactly.
yeah,
Well, that's
You ever see
different.
Jason try to get on a horse?
I don't.
Now, I would like to see that, actually.
Skin or a burro,
He's
man.
got a hard time getting on the couch somewhere.
Right. But no, he didn't like say, hey, you want to learn. He had his guitars in his studio, so I would go and play. That's how I learned to engineer. But I was never forced to like, hey, play this. It's like I would listen to the radio. I'd play his guitar on the one string, and I do pretty good. But he's like, you gotta learn to read music, and I never did, except for drums. So after that, I just but it was never pushed. My dad was in the movie industry, and I just liked the music better. I like the back scene because being a tech and stuff, you got the band who's great or whatever, but a lot of the credit doesn't go to the techs because they're the ones that push the show. They're the ones that make or break the show. Really, they keep their guitars in tune, drums in tune, and all
It's
that
all about
stuff.
the roadies, really.
Pretty much, it
Yeah.
is. There
Like
should be.
James Burton and
Do what?
We need
Jeff Burton.
We've got an interview for
Right.
2 Saturday night.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Mike and Cole,
big
do a
time.
shout out
That's
to you
big
guys.
time.
Jeff Burns, I consider him my older brother because he's like 10 years older than me, but I was always at his house. My grandmother was like
Peter
the
Burns.
housekeeper, but he and I, that's where I started hitting the music scene with his band and stuff. So now he's back in Louisiana. He's battling some illnesses really bad, but I would have to thank Jeff Burton for getting my start, really.
How'd you meet up with these?
This is funny. This is funny. Me and Troy, we had talked for a year and a half. I was trying to get in a band in Pueblo. It wasn't working out, so I think I hit you up first.
Yeah.
He goes, I already got a bass player. So for a year and a half, he called me, hey, I need a bass player. I'm busy. Oh, hey, Troy, I'm looking. No, I got a bass player. A year and a half, never met.
Right.
Then,
Same bullshit though. You
yeah.
know, and you're like, hey, what do you think of this? And
yeah.
what do you think of that? And check out, the list we're playing. He's like, damn it, I just got in a project. And I'm
Right.
like, well,
Yeah.
hit me up when you get out of it, Just kind of weird.
So we finally meet up. I forgot what it was, something about some questions on music or whatever, and we started from there. He saw my Facebook. He saw that my last cover band that I was working with, the original members of another band, we decided to put on a performance cover band, which there's hardly any performance cover. You got your basic bar cover or whatever. You got your tribute cover, but not a performance cover band. So when he saw what I was doing, we had talked about it because that's what he was doing, and the chemistry between he and I are just, if he could just start off on like, I know what you're thinking. He's like, yeah, that's what I was thinking. So we kind of hit it off, and then one by one we got these guys. Brian I worked with at a job, and then he met with Sean the drummer. Bo was the last guy to come in, and I can honestly say between me and Troy, he came into audition, he was the first one, and another guy auditioned, and we were talking, and we had these shows coming up, and we're like, hey, why don't we just get him to be probationary, which you're still on, and we wanted him for these 2 shows. It was just a one set. So he said, yeah, I could do that. So the rehearsal, which was 4 days later, Sunday or Saturday, he came in. Oh, by the way, let me step back. When he came to rehearsal, he brought his own mic, 2 mics. I've never had anybody, when I've auditioned people, come in like this guy did. Guns blazing.
Owned it.
He's like, give me a song. He never heard it. He doesn't like our music. This is true. We don't like our stuff. He's never heard the songs we've done. We play it for him.
That's because they're all originals.
Right, that's right. So he pulls up the lyrics, we start it, and he just belts it. And we're like, what the fuck? So now, at the first rehearsal, he's doing like 3 or 4 songs. We take a break. Me and Troy are talking out back without the other guys. He and I are like, we gotta snag this motherfucker. Because he was still auditioning. He was still going to audition.
Well, someone's gonna pick him.
And we were like, no, we gotta get this guy because there was just something about him. And that's how everybody was picked. It was just awesome. He's an awesome guitar player, awesome vocalist, awesome guitar player.
You're gonna make my eyeliner run.
Aww.
But he was the last fill.
That's okay, I'll fix it for you.
But he's the one, after he came in, the band skyrocketed.
Yeah,
Seriously.
we just clicked.
We've never booked a show. We've never called out to book a show. It was always, hey, can you guys come down? Yeah. And every time we keep playing, it got better, and now it's like, damn. You know?
And we've still never called anybody.
Still never called in a show.
That's awesome.
We're like booked up until the end of the year, and we've never called anybody to say, hey, can we play?
But that's...
Well, thank Amanda.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
Amanda's awesome.
She's one of the best promoters I've ever worked with.
She came and saw us the one time and she jumped aboard.
That's awesome. So you two are like the
Paul McCartney, John Lennon.
Yeah.
Seriously, it's not even funny.
Listen to these guys.
I'm
The
serious.
hubris on this guy.
Holy smokes!
And I'm like the Yngwie Malmsteen of the band.
And I'm insert whatever famous rock and roll
Rihanna.
singer.
But no, it's just we all have a connection. It's just
we get along. We click. We have we have fun, and that's what this is all about.
like you see us here. That's how we are at rehearsal.
You know?
that's awesome.
We have a good time. That's what I mean. If this wasn't fun,
Why do it?
We're all wolf
That's
farts.
what I'm all.
I have to admit, I really love the get-ups you guys have, like the outfits that rocks.
I actually make them.
Do you really?
Yeah, I make all our
And they
shirts.
actually don't call them outfits, right?
Right.
You guys like,
No, this is the
outfits,
outfit.
really?
Stand up. This is the outfit. That's an outfit.
That's fucking
Right?
right.
Show it.
That's right. But no, actually, we got a lot of compliments on these. People always at all of our shows like, oh, we love the
look,
vest,
the whole
look,
thing.
yeah.
I love it when people come up to us and ask us, hey, what's your name?
Or-
I did that because I can't remember their damn names.
So, all right, hey, this is a
It,
good,
it helps the fans. though.
Right.
This is a
Right.
good segue.
It just helped me. You know.
Right, exactly.
This is a good segue. Are we really gonna do that? The contest?
Oh, yeah.
We only
I'm
talk
all
about it
for
for a
it.
little bit. Okay, all right. So we're gonna have a contest. We said in the beginning, whenever we first got these,
Right.
that we were not going to sell them, and we're still not planning on selling them. We sell our T-shirts; they're really cool. A lot of people,
Stickers.
yeah, stickers.
There's one right here.
Yeah, there you
Yeah,
go.
that's one of the gravel shirts.
Oh, we meant to get you hot pink, bro. All right.
But,
I would have sported that.
I
Sucker.
bet you would.
But we're gonna actually have a contest. We're gonna be posting a video sometime next week. We're gonna pick one out. It might be from the show we're doing on Saturday
Who knows?
night.
We'll get one
Yeah.
somewhere.
But we're gonna label it as the contest video. What we want to do is get as many shares on that video.
Hold on, I gotta take that call.
Oh,
Let's-
geez.
Are you
Oh,
serious?
really?
Wow.
Serious?
Oh my God.
Wow.
How unprofessional are you?
I'm on a call. What do I
What do you
say?
think of that,
But,
fans?
we want to get
I'm on
as
call.
we want to get as many shares on that video as we possibly can, and on our gravel Facebook page, we can see who shares it. So we're gonna put all those names of people that shared in a hat, and we're gonna draw out a name, and we're gonna actually give away one of these
With their name.
Custom shirt.
custom shirts.
With
Yeah,
your
and
name on it.
you can't
Sweet.
get these anywhere. And whenever we play bars that have covers on them, then we're gonna take care of your cover.
Yep.
If you
Awesome.
wear,
Like a,
also, if you wear a shirt,
You're like
isn't
a
it? No, yeah, you're right.
backstage
You're right.
Yeah, it's just this one.
Yeah.
Like
These.
VIP.
these
Yeah.
shirts will be
Yeah.
a
We got VIP package.
And that's sweat and boogers and everything, guys.
Right. And
That's awesome. That
Yeah.
that's awesome. I'll share the shit.
You know,
Right on.
yeah.
Yeah.
We come up with some clever stuff. We still got product that we want to get. We talk about. We
So-
talked about the biggest one that we want to do is condoms that say gravel on it. And what's the back say?
It says, get rocked with
Come get rocked.
come get rocked.
Come get rocks. Yeah. And we got the G strings yet?
No, not
The
yet.
little
I
panties.
thought you're gonna wear that when we get it.
I don't wear it.
Like an
Speaking of,
I'll wear it as
all
an eye
the
patch.
merch-
Yeah, the pirate show.
What's that?
all the merch you guys get. I mean, that's really how you guys earn the money.
No, yeah.
So,
It's-
so
it's
well, if you
it's
go
coming.
out to a show, make sure you support your local band. Buy a freaking shirt. Buy a
Buy the
G-string,
tickets.
Buy a condom.
You know, the
whatever.
thing
every
is,
dollar
we don't
counts.
charge that much. Like a lot of the national acts, they charge like 25 or whatever. We want them to be able to, come get it. It's not that expensive, seriously.
Right.
Or if you
Well,
want to
we
do
charge
something,
$15
Or
for a t-shirt.
if you want to do something for
I
it.
make them. I make our t-shirts. I make these. I make
He's
I
talented.
always do that.
Yeah.
you know.
Troy does a lot of that.
Hey,
And
Travis
his wife.
Miller just said, "Hey, what's up?"
right on,
Hey.
Travis.
Hey, Travis.
Eric Wall and Amy
Eric.
Meyer.
My
Man,
wife
hi.
Amy, my buddy Eric.
Travis actually
Right,
played drums
right on.
for me for a little bit in gravel.
What's up, Eric?
Josh from Elevated Sickness is watching
Nice.
us.
Right
too.
on, Josh.
Welcome, Josh.
Hey,
Hey,
Josh.
you guys said you were playing Saturday.
We are
Yes.
playing Saturday, Cleats West.
Yeah.
Cleats West.
We have a 4-hour show.
He don't know about it.
That's
4 hours.
He only knows an hour and a half of drums.
Uh-oh. Surprise, surprise.
We tell him, he's like, I gotta play this kind of music for that long.
Right.
Like, yeah, all right, Sean.
Hubie, how about you? I didn't get a bio.
He's,
He
He is
Yeah.
classically trained,
Classically.
and that is not a joke.
no.
Oh,
This guy's phenomenal.
Yeah.
I'll let him tell it.
I-
I,
kind of a
went
classic.
to Musicians Institute in Los Angeles, the Guitar Institute of Technology, GIT,
Sweet.
and it was a lot of fun. I did an original band out in Los Angeles for a while. Played a few places. Had an awesome time.
Supposed to be off.
But yeah, I went to school for music, which
It's cool.
yeah,
I mean,
it
it's
helps
not
a lot.
It's
for,
commendable.
for
Yeah.
writing and for coming up with parts and things like that. It's pretty
Right.
awesome. But
I'm supposed to be the little guy in the band at
Wait,
school.
wait
It's
a
my
minute.
thing.
I'm gonna slip in here. You want to tell him about his production?
Production.
Writing the song. He
Oh,
goes,
yeah.
He goes. Go ahead.
Huey says, I got an idea for an original. We're like, okay, send me the riff. Let me hear what you got. He sends me a full done video of the whole song, everything.
Production.
I'm like,
Vocals,
well,
guitar, drums, bass, everything.
that kind of
Yeah.
takes the challenge, you know, for me.
When he says he wrote a song, he actually wrote
The
it.
whole thing.
Produced
And
it.
then-
Yeah.
and
It's
then
got
I
a
did a
video
whole-
with chicks in it, and no
He
kidding.
did.
And then I get a hold of him and I say, Hubie, I'm watching the video, I'm not catching this part. So then I get a video of it slowed down of his left hand showing me exactly how it's and I'm like, all right, I got it. You
He's
know?
very meticulous.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing.
So you guys do.
Yes.
We are working.
We're working
on your
Yep.
first album.
And that's
we're-
really a good way to do it in this area, because you get out, you do the covers, you hit up, you get a lot of fans doing that, and then you throw in a lot of originals, because we've had this discussion a lot about the original bands around here, and it's like they'll get 9 or 10 original songs, and that's what they're stuck in. Like we were looking for someone to play with us. We wound up getting
Element One.
No, not Element One.
Electric Mayhem.
Electric Mayhem. Great, they did a great show.
Great band.
Jeff
Great
Stroessner.
band. Yep.
Yeah.
Hell
Great
yeah.
band.
Yeah.
Great band. Have a lot.
You're
of fun
awesome,
playing
Jeff.
with those guys.
But we
Yeah, we had a
played with
blast.
them over the weekend, but we had a hard time actually finding bands to play with, because the original bands don't have a 2-hour set. You know?
Yeah, seriously.
So I mean, we called a lot of different people, and we've got several gigs that are booked where we're doing 2 hours and they're doing 2 hours, but we have to have bands with 2-hour sets. You know,
Right.
and if you're an original band and you only got those 8 songs because you're planning on doing a CD, you're kind of stuck. And
Well,
we didn't want to get stuck like that, so that's why we're doing the
Well,
cover.
and that's
The other
why
thing is-
there's so many shows with like 5 bands.
Right.
You know,
Yeah,
and it's.
So
Yeah,
we basically, when I started this band and brought Jason in and we started talking about all this, I said, I want to start out as a cover band. I want to be able to play 4-hour shows if we have to, 2-hour shows, whatever. Once we get to that point, there's the next step in our progression is to start writing our own. But the other reason I wanted to do that is because we've learned so much about each other, even though we are playing covers. I learn how they play. We get a feel for our drummer. And we start to flow together. So that way when we sit down to write, we all kind of know what each other's weaknesses and strengths are, and we can write. I've had a lot of buddies that have started original bands that are really, really good, and they lose somebody, and then they start over. And then they lose somebody, and they start over. And they put all that heart and all that, emotion and stuff into it, and then, oh, well, we just lost this key element, and what are we going to do? So I wanted to make sure I had a really strong base before I start pouring that part of it out,
Yeah.
You know.
Wow, Troy, that was really elegantly spoken.
Right.
But
I've been
it's-
working on that all
it's-
day.
You were in the mirror.
Speaking of Troy, your bio says play guitar and
I
shit.
play guitar and shit.
That's
It's-
right.
He wakes up every morning and pisses excellence. That's what he does.
Well,
Feet first, you last.
I don't have near the credentials these guys have. I just make noise. I have to have Hubie show me how to do it sometimes, but I'm not too bad for someone who just learned to
it's
play
fast
last
though,
week.
because when everybody came on, you have to push them, say, hey, we got this, we got study this. When Bo came, I thought he was gonna fucking die. Me and Troy were like, is he fucking still alive? we pushed in 2 weeks. We gave him 16 songs, and this is a quote. He comes in, I got all those 16 songs. We go through them. He missed like 5 or 6. But no, we
It's a lot
pushed him
to
to the
learn.
max. We pushed him to the max.
But not only that, I got a full-time job.
Right.
My
Well,
senior year, I had my physics finals going on.
Oh my god, we slammed.
And
hammered him.
yeah,
Full-time job. What do you do?
I work for Parks and Recreation.
Oh.
At
Bundle Park and Rec.
Woo! So does Hubie.
City.
So you guys all work together?
We all work
and-
for the city.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no, it's when they.
Me and Sean don't.
No, they don't.
That's what he does. He just keeps his mouth open.
Yeah, he gets mad sometimes.
No, he does not.
So what do you do, Troy?
I work for myself. I am a fabricator. I build stuff.
He makes
Sweet.
lies.
I build.
He makes a lot of awesome stuff.
Yeah.
Like some of
build,
his work is
I build race
unreal.
car cages. I build off-road bumpers. I do a lot of like metal art, signs, all sorts of custom stuff. My business is Red Dragon Fabrication. So
Sweet.
yeah.
Hey,
That's
check
right.
out Red Dragon Fabrication.
Right on.
Let's keep him busy.
My shop's right behind my house, so these guys get kind of jealous when they're like, "Oh, I gotta go to work," and I say the same thing. I gotta walk 15 steps.
But it's
go to
funny.
work.
It's funny too because you mentioned about mechanics, and anybody that has a problem with their car, we all go to Troy's. Seriously, we all work on it. Boom.
Yeah, we
Right
fixed
on.
a few cars in the shop.
We'll be working together
Yeah.
on a project that Morty on the Move is coming up. That's for another day. But anyway, Melissa Ann wants you to go to Phoenix
Yes.
and tour. Okay.
Yeah.
And
Hi,
then
Melissa.
Joshua Bork.
Burke.
Burke.
What's
Come
up,
on,
Burke?
Phoenix boys.
Yeah, Burke moved down to Phoenix
We-
3 years ago.
We get a lot of. I have a lot of friends down there. As I told you, my last 20 years was there, and always getting asked. So that's one thing that we've all talked about. We definitely want to hit different states. That's our goal.
Yeah,
You
we're
know.
just
So-
one step
so-
at a time.
Family, kids. Kids
Well,
all
I'm
growing
married.
up.
I have
4
I
kids.
have kids.
They're gone.
4 kids gone. I got 2
Amy's
kids.
kids.
gone.
Yeah, they're.
I got 4 grandgirls.
Yeah.
Love you, Amy.
I'm the only single guy in the band.
Single girls.
I mean, look
Stop,
at his
Ace.
hands. I'm
Only
trying to get
tell the
more.
truth.
I have been married 3 times, but there is a caveat to me being single. I won't be single
After the 12th.
after
13th.
the 12th. Yeah, 13th.
13th.
I'm actually flying. Hi, Elizabeth.
So
if you
so
watch
till
it.
midnight the
I'm
12th.
flying
He's
to-
mine till the 13th.
That's right. That's
It's
right.
mine.
I'm flying to Kentucky. There was a chick that I met. I was in a blues band in Kentucky, and she used to go to my shows, and we dated around and stuff. And nothing ever got really serious because I knew I was moving to Colorado. But we still stayed in touch, and I went down there a couple times. She's came here a couple times, so she decided to move in.
Catfish.
She decided to move in with me, so on Monday
Hi,
I'm flying
I'm
to
Elizabeth.
Kentucky, and we're gonna drive her back here.
Wow. So
You got until this weekend to get up with the bow. After that, I'm gonna be literally
Then
chained
Bo
up
won't
in the bed.
go.
Oh, she just commented. You better back off.
She might not like that.
Back off, Jason.
Oh, man. We gotta peek.
It's gonna be animal.
Time's a ticking, baby.
And that's when the condom comes in.
The gravel condom.
But yeah.
So,
Yes.
what do you say, Bo? You want to sing a song for us?
Yeah, well, I know we are not an acoustic band. So
You want to sit over here?
you borrowed my acoustic guitar.
So you
And
play
I'm out of the
guitar.
frame.
I used to.
Used to?
Yeah, I was in a really
Why don't
bad.
you anymore?
I was in a really bad motorcycle
This
accident.
hand?
Yeah.
Can't even hardly do this with it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's about right.
Yeah, I actually, I was in a motorcycle. I almost lost my arm.
Holy
It
shit.
was almost amputated. Yeah, and I got a big caved-in skull right here. I had a brain injury.
Now you know why he doesn't like our shit.
Yeah, it was.
Elizabeth said, "Yikes."
Sorry.
You gotta.
It's the package delivery.
But yeah, so we're gonna try these 2 songs. We have never done them before. That is the truth.
Yep.
Uh,
Never played
so-
through with either of these songs all the way.
So we got a couple acoustic songs covers that we're gonna try.
Ain't my jewel is
Hey,
dead.
and
Ain't my butt
this
tastes like
is
candy.
gravel.
It's gravel acoustic. It's
Acoustic gravel.
If I like the music, I'll sing with you.
all right. I was walking down the street when out the corner of my eye I saw a pretty little thing approaching me. She said, "I've never seen a man that looks so all alone or needs a little company. And if you pay the right price, your evening will be nice and you can go and send me on my way. You're such a sweet young thing, why do you do this to yourself?" She looked at me and this is what she said: "There ain't no rest for the wicked. Money don't grow on trees. I got bills to pay, I got mouths to feed, but ain't nothing in this world for free. I can't slow About 15 minutes later, I was walking down the street when I saw a shadow of man creep out of sight. He swept up from behind, he put a gun against me, he said he wasn't looking for a fight. He said, give me all you got, I want your money, not your life, but if you try to make a move, I won't think twice. I told him, you can have my cash, but first I gotta ask, what made you wanna live this kind of life? There ain't no rest for the wicked, money don't grow on trees. I got bills to pay, I got mouths to feed, but ain't nothing in this world for free. I can't slow down, I can't hold back, though you know I wish I could. No, there ain't no rest for the wicked until we close our eyes for good. Get it, you. Yeah.
Nice.
Well, now a couple hours passed and I was sitting in my house. The day was winding down and coming to an end. So I turned on the TV and I flipped over to the news. What I saw almost couldn't comprehend. I saw a preacher man in cuffs, he taking money from the church. He stuffed his bank account with righteous dollar bills. And even still I can't say much because I know we're all the same. We yet we seek to satisfy those thrills. You know there ain't no rest for the wicked, money don't grow on trees. I got bills to pay, I got mouths to feed, but ain't nothing in this world for free. You know I can't slow down, I can't hold back, though you know I wish I could. There ain't no rest for the wicked until we close our eyes for good.
Woo!
We wrote that.
Nice.
He said he wrote it. He said he wrote that.
Oh, you wrote it. I stole it.
That was awesome.
Alright, we'll do one more here.
Hi, sis.
Hi, sis. Oh, wait, I don't have a sis.
You have to do the bass.
I'm gonna fight them all. A 7-nation army couldn't hold me back. They're gonna rip it all, taking their time right behind my back. And I'm talking to myself at night because I can't forget. Back and forth through my mind behind a cigarette. Yeah, and the message coming from my eyes says leave it alone.
Nice drumming.
Don't wanna hear about it. Every single one's got a story to tell. Don't wanna think about it.
There you go.
From the Queen of England to the hounds of hell. And if I catch it coming back my way, I'm gonna serve it to you. That ain't what you want to hear, but that's what I'll do. Yeah, the feeling coming to my bones says find a home. I'm going to Wichita, far from the Cypher forevermore. I'm gonna rub the straw and make the sweat drip out from every pore. Yeah, and I'm bleeding and I'm bleeding and I'm bleeding right before my Lord. All the words are gonna bleed from me and I'll sing no more. Yeah, and the stains coming from my blood tell me go back home. I've never doing it before.
Yeah, we never did.
I can tell you what, any band would be proud to freaking have you about that. I mean, you got a hell of a voice.
Thank you.
Yeah, but you can't have it.
I am a big.
Can't have it. I'm a gravel man.
Gravel man. Oh, you know what? This is a great time right now, Bo.
What to Basic Instinct, the internet?
Well, that too.
Oh!
I'd like to welcome you into the band.
Am I hired?
Yeah.
That one's not gonna get dropped, trust me.
That makes Sean awfully happy.
Sean's happy.
So be sure and go to the gravel page.
Yes.
Check out their contest. These shirts are way cool. Made by Troy. Handmade. Handcrafted.
We're also trying to get 1,000 likes within 5 minutes.
Yeah, and we are up to like 9.
Hurry up!
920 right now. We want to get
Hey, and
that
we're
like
almost
gravel.
at 300, so
Yeah.
get up and like Morty on the Move.
That's right.
There you go.
Like
Get
his
in.
stuff, like our
Hey,
stuff.
Zach. Missed you tonight. Now I gotta do all this stuff by myself.
We missed you, Zach.
Sorry.
Let's take a look at what I found.
You can't look at porn while we're doing this, right?
That's what happens when you open his pants. Look what I found.
That is good.
Okay, let's just go over some current events real quick.
Sean
that are
liked it.
going on this weekend.
Yeah.
6:35 at Stargazers this weekend.
10th anniversary.
35, yeah.
It's their 10th anniversary.
Yeah,
Great band.
Free show. Get there early.
Hell yeah, hell yeah. And then the roast on Josh Lanyard.
I'll be there. I'll be the
Jennifer is one of
roaster.
the roasters.
Oh, nice.
Kevin Love.
Kevin Love.
I'm not sure Josh Lanyard is
Super
his
cool.
Well,
Our
there's
Frank
not a lot of
Dufresne's
media,
gonna
right?
be
That's
a
what
roaster.
He'd probably jump away. So.
Yeah.
That's at Rocks Saturday, so that ought to be pretty good. I seen the last roast on Micro, well, part of it, and
No, it
there's
was
some-
it was Smitty.
Oh yeah, Smitty.
Michael
that's right.
Smith.
Yeah, he killed three.
He killed three, yeah.
Hell yeah. And then gravel this weekend. 4 hours cleats west.
That's right.
Gravel.
We got a
Check
show.
this out.
We got a show?
4-hour show.
4 hours.
4 hours.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh, 4.
All original.
Yeah, all original.
4 hours of them. These guys are hella songwriters. I gotta tell you.
Right on, bro.
I'm trying to get endorsements through Jared Hall and
We also
Art.
have the Sunshine.
Sunshine,
Yes,
CKY.
Oh,
And
CKY.
our friends, the Elevated Sickness,
Right.
are going to be there. That's going to
Saboteur
be a great
is
show.
with them.
Saboteur, hell yeah. Lots of stuff going on. Lots of stuff going on.
I'm
Next,
not gonna say it.
our next week's show.
Yeah, don't say it.
Don't tell that story.
Now you gotta say it.
No.
No.
Off camera, we will.
That one would not.
It's that bad, Bo?
It would not go
Yes,
good.
yes.
It would make us
Yeah.
look good.
So we'll leave it.
They're
Funny,
they're,
yeah.
they're a great band. It's a funny story. And
Here, just mute the mic.
So there's
I would
lots
love-
of stuff
I
going
I
on.
would love to tell
Lots
the
of
story of
stuff.
Saboteur's lead singer.
There's
Marie?
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
What?
Really?
I
Sorry,
got
Marie.
like 3 days
Sorry,
left.
Marie.
once again you have your catfish.
Hook, line, and
Nope, she ain't coming in.
No,
yet.
no.
Dad boy, I mean little pup.
Okay, we'll get that story off camera because I'm not sure where that shit's gonna be.
That'll go in our shenanigans.
That'll make some people probably not happy.
No.
But anyway, lots of
Even though it
stuff
was
going
all
on.
fun.
Remember to check your local bands. Get out there, support our local scene.
One other thing. When you go out and you watch a band, we live for the energy that the crowd gives you.
Right.
Get up there. Get up there and enjoy the show. Have a good time. That's what we're there for. We're there to give you guys a good time. Get up in front of that stage. Dance. Have fun.
Hey, I tell you what, Endless Line.
Yes.
And that's
Oh,
fine.
hell yeah.
Endless
Bow down
Line,
to those guys.
Their crowds. I mean, 4 other bands played, and then
Right.
Endless Line went on, and bam!
Yeah.
The whole front of the stage was full
Yeah.
of freaking everybody
Yeah.
jumping. Hell yeah.
We
Yeah,
played
get out
them.
there and support
They're
your
awesome.
band.
Those guys.
Are amazing.
It is
And
a-
also
Anytime
to-
there's a
I
song-
believe Endless Line was on the show, and my son Taze Drew, the guitar player.
Nice.
That was awesome.
That's on camera. That's on more.
Yeah,
You
we
can check it out.
played with those guys twice.
Yeah.
I mean, we're a cover band, but we do play with a lot of original bands.
And the
And,
Endless Line was actually at the Pirate Con that I went to.
Alright.
Yeah.
They were all there. They were
Nice.
dressed up in
Great
pirate
guys.
outfits.
Great guys.
Yeah,
Lot
great
of-
guys.
You know, great
Hell
support.
yeah.
And remember to buy the merch, buy the
Buy the
tickets,
merch.
buy everything. Because that's how these guys get paid, and that's how you guys get
If
laid.
you guys are there at our show, show us your boobs.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Come on.
That's how you appreciate a real rock band. You show your boobs.
We gotta give some props out to 2 guys. Bo knows who I'm talking about. The 2, yes.
Mike and Cole.
Cody and
Yes, we got.
Mike and Cole. Yeah, Mike and Cole, they've been really wanting to roadie for us. They are 2 fantastic individuals. I mean, spectacular. And they are just gravel to the core.
So you better
And,
be there Saturday.
Yeah, they'll be there Saturday. Yeah.
See you there, Cody.
But no, they've been out at every show just like Penny. But
Penny
Penny Wilson's
is
awesome.
great for the whole scene. I
Yes.
mean,
Yep.
if you're a local band,
yeah, she's a
you pretty
will
much
support
see
you.
her
Yeah.
every.
Yep.
Same way with Adam Dietrich.
Right.
He's
Yep.
another big guy.
Yep.
Yeah.
Great, great to see those guys supporting.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
that's what we like. You know,
And
we like
Jen.
the action.
Jen gets out quite a bit.
She
I
did
do.
show us her boobs.
Even if, hey, again, my boobs are spoken for,
Lori,
but you know what? I want a
We
shirt.
didn't ask to touch them. We just
asked
asked
to
to
see
see them.
Give me a shirt and I'll fill it
Okay,
out.
raise
I'm
your
just
hand.
going to say that.
Raise your hands if you want to see the boobs. Yeah.
Yeah, I like the
That'll be
color.
in our shenanigans later.
Yeah.
I mean, you know,
We'll wait
let's
till
have-
after the camera.
Oh, yeah, that's usually where the fun starts. After the show.
But yeah,
But I tell you what, next week we have no amnesty. And I tell you what, I heard Levi sing, and he's another guy that you're going to be impressed with. You watch this guy, and we're going to have his band on next week. He was actually the guy in the race car starting up. Thanks, Levi.
I thought that was him.
no,
Oh, no, yeah.
No.
That's right.
You're getting mixed up.
Levi was the smell.
Come on up, get up,
Come on, you showed your boobs. Get up here.
Come on.
Where am I at?
Get back here.
You gotta scrunch in.
Hey, don't forget Sean.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, here. We love the local bands. Come on up.
Hell yeah.
You know?
Hell yeah.
So just remember, support your local bands, buy their merch, and get up there and jam.
Yeah.
Hey, if you like the song, show them you like it.
That's right.
Yeah.
Get them horns
And
up.
like that Facebook.
Lord's up.
We're so close to 1,000. I want to hit
I've
1,000.
noticed a lot when we go to shows. I think a lot of people are they're scared to go out there and have a good time because they're afraid somebody's gonna look at them funny, or you know what, I can't dance, but you know what, fuck everybody.
No
I'm
shit,
just
you
gonna
can't.
go have fun. Just don't worry about what everybody else thinks. Support your band and have a good time. That's when the show
That's
drops.
usually what happens to me after my fifth.
Right. Well,
You know, I'm out there, I'm freaking
Well, that's how it works.
sweating.
Just have fun,
Yeah,
you know?
get
The
that.
whole 5th?
I didn't even
Well,
have
I
the fifth
drink
one,
doubles.
but-
After the 5th, that's the 6th.
I was just gonna say
Yeah,
that
that's
when you
six.
don't have the energy, like on the band side, if the band doesn't have the energy, they don't project that, and the audience is like, yeah, it's just another band.
Yeah, we feed
Yeah.
off that.
Yeah, we love
Our
it.
show the
Yeah.
other night at Peak.
Oh god.
Man, yeah, there weren't a lot of people there.
Oh.
But man, we had people on stage with us. We had people
Sweet.
rocking out in front of
Yeah.
us, and you know what? That was awesome. We played 10 times better because we had the
Yeah.
energy. We're feeding off that.
Hell yeah.
You gotta
Hell
give
yeah.
that to your bands, and they'll give it back to you. You know, and
Hell
that's,
yeah.
that's all.
Well, I tell you what, it's getting 35 minutes. You guys freaking rock.
Thank you.
Thank you for performing them couple songs for us. It was awesome. I hope this starts a trend. And remember, this is Morty. Like it, love it, share it. I'm with Gravel.
Yeah!
Right on.
Freaking see you next week.
Bye. Bye.
Peace
Bye.
out.
Bye bye.
Peace out.
Bye.